If you've had mastectomy surgery and you want to resume your swimming, because who doesn't like to swim, then this is must-have information. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and if you like our videos, like, subscribe, share them with your friends, comment down below. We're really trying to build our community because it helps everybody. So here's the thing. If you wear a surgical grade silicone breast prosthesis, chances are you can wear it in the water. Now I say chances are because there's about 4 or 5 companies that make these. They all make them in the identical way, surgical grade silicone, piped into a polymer bag, hand trimmed, warranted for 2 years. They all have to meet the same standard. But some companies warranty these for water and some companies don't. So if you're planning on going swimming, make sure yours is warranted for water. Now, what if it's not warranted for water? And why wouldn't they warranty it for water? Well, here's my theory. There is a swim form available. It's not quite as heavy and it's hollowed out in the back. So you can see this one is not hollow. This one, when you hug somebody, it just moves like breast tissue, whereas this one would flatten completely. But it's warranted for swimming. They call it a swim form. And so I think some companies are trying to make the extra sale of a swim form, just my theory. But there are clients that I have who are avid swimmers and they have a pool in their backyard, or they, have a cottage and they swim in the lake and they're like, no, I want something, separate for swimming. And these are slightly less expensive. So that's fine. But here's the thing. If you have a breast prosthesis that is warranted for the water, it's warranted for the pool, the ocean, the lake, but it's not warranted for the hot tub. Because sitting in a hot tub for an extended period of time could damage this breast prosthesis. Whereas this swim form would not be damaged. You can wear it in the hot tub. So that's the big thing. Like if you like hot tubs, which like who doesn't like a hot tub, this is the one that you should wear in the hot tub. Now I know some people say to me, oh, I just get, a balled up sock and I pin it inside my swimsuit and that's good enough. Well, that's completely your choice. I think you deserve better. Also, that's going to get wet and saturated and saggy, and I think that would be uncomfortable to wear, but also uncomfortable when you're socializing. Like that's just, like yourself a little better than that, but personal choice. Now, you need to wear mastectomy swimwear. And I really stress this because if you wear a swimsuit, even if it's tight, and you put your prosthesis in there, whichever one, let's say it's this one, either one, it will swim away. I promise you, it will swim away. And I had a lady come in here and tell me about, she took her grandkids to the public pool and she just had her prosthesis in her swimsuit and she thought it would stay there. It felt snug. And she looked over and she was like, what's that floating? And she was like, oh, it's my prosthesis. So she scooped it up and, put it back and the whole thing. And we had a good laugh about it, but that could be pretty embarrassing if somebody else had noticed what it was. And she didn't feel it moving. The other thing is, thank goodness they float, because if it had gone to the bottom, she probably never would have got it back. And these are kind of expensive. So this has to go into mastectomy swimwear. And what the heck is mastectomy swimwear? Well, let me show you. This is a great example of mastectomy swimwear. Now they come in bikinis, they come in one pieces, they come in tankinis, they come with little skirts, any style that you can think of, you can get in a mastectomy swimsuit. This one is, one I particularly like because A, it's gorgeous, but it also is a little bit higher up at the top while still not looking different. Like you would never know this is mastectomy swimwear. It's just got that really cool style to it. I'll show you here is what it looks like on, which is really pretty. Another thing is it has a bit of a higher back. You can see the high back here. And mastectomy swimwear often has a higher back because a breast prosthesis has some weight to it. So when you lean forward, you want the high back to support your breast prosthesis so that it doesn't move forward. Even in the pocket, it could hang lower, and you don't want that to happen. Also with a higher front, and some of them are a little bit lower, you know, you can get various styles, but with a higher front, some women have a divot here after surgery, and this hides that divot. Like, it's just like a beautiful look. And you can feel confident that when you're bending over, nothing's going to show. This one happens to have straps where you can crisscross it. They have these little, see these? So if you're an avid swimmer and you want to do laps, or you just like the security of having it crisscrossed in the back, you can do that. They don't always do that, but this one does, and they always have adjustable straps. But what makes this mastectomy besides that? I'll show you. This is the same swimsuit, but turned inside out. So while it looks like this on the outside and nobody would ever know that it's a mastectomy swimsuit, on the inside, it has this built-in bra. So this built-in bra has pockets, right? And you would put your swim form or your breast prosthesis in the pocket of this swimsuit. And then when you are wearing it, it just looks like this. You can't see the pockets. They've done a really nice job in lining it. And you know what? I think all swimwear should have this built-in bra, because it just gives you support even if you haven't had surgery. Like, a lot of women put on a non-mastectomy swimsuit because they haven't had surgery, and their breasts just aren't supported, and it doesn't give a great look, and it's not comfortable. This is such a great idea for everyone. So again, you can see this band here and the pockets. The breast prosthesis goes in whichever side, and then your breast prosthesis will stay in place. The girls will not float away, and you can feel comfortable and secure, and your silhouette looks good. Like, you don't have some balled up sock that's going to get wet that makes you look uneven. So that's a great idea. These things are really important when you are going swimming, because you want to feel comfortable. I mean, if you're swimming, you want to be relaxed. Like, who wants to swim when they're tense and uncomfortable? None of us. What you want to be is on vacation, relaxing, enjoying yourself, and not thinking that you have to cover up all the time. That's the whole point of getting mastectomy swimwear, possibly a swim form. And, you know, do yourself the favor, don't stress out. Let me know what you've done going swimming. Have you bought mastectomy swimwear? Have you bought a swim form? Have you MacGyvered your own kind of swim form and mastectomy swimsuit? If you sew, I suppose you could sew in your own pocket into mastectomy or into non-mastectomy swimwear, but it would have to be in the lining. Like, it would have to have a lining so you can't see the outline of the pocket being sewn in. I don't know. Have you done that before? Are you a sewer? I'm not a sewer. But let me know what you've done. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you soon.